Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Optimal Training Group, where we dive deep into practical Power App solution. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to stay updated with all of our videos. Also, please like the video; it really helps out my channel. I would really appreciate it. If you find this of value, especially, please like it. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to guide you step by step on how to set up date validation for our Power Apps Canvas app form. As you all know, we had created this. I have a whole series of videos where I created this travel request application as a solution. And so today we're just going to cover how do we prevent, like, have validation for our dates where if a date that was entered before today's date, there needs to be some type of error message. And if the travel date is entered and is before the start date, it needs to be some type of message letting the user know, hey, you can't do that. So today I'm going to walk you through how to do that and also how to display our messages through HTML text control. That way you can, you can make it fancy or whatever you want to do. So I'll show you how to do that. It's not going to be too fancy, but just to show you the concept of how to use it. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go to our onStart and we need to set some variables there. So I'm going to click on app, and then in our onStart property, I'm going to come down here and we're going to say set var date start validation message. So here we're going to just set a variable for our start date message, and then we're also going to do one for the end date. So let me go back here and just copy that again. Just copy this, copy, paste, and I'm just gonna say validate end validation. Just want to make sure I spell that right. Okay, it's correctly. Okay, all right. And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our travel start date. So let me come here. Let me go to my travel. Let me go back to my form. All right, and I'm gonna click on the actual, okay, the value inside the card, and we're gonna go to the on change of that control. I have the code. I'm just gonna copy this and explain to you what I've done. So here's part one of this code. So here we're saying, okay, if the start date is less than today, set this variable's message to travel start date cannot be before today's date. Else, it's going to be blank. So that's step one for on this change. And then the next one we're going to do is we're going to, let me copy this and bring it over as well. So then what we're going to do is we're going to set this var error HTML variable, and we're going to concatenate this message here. So we have our UL HTML, and if this message is not blank, then show this. So basically, if there's a value, if this value is in there, meaning it's not blank, then show the actual message, which is this message here. Else, just return a blank. And we do the same thing for our other one as well, for our end date as well. We're also going to use this in our end date. And then we're going to go to our end date, and we're basically going to just kind of copy the same code. And I'm going to come here on change. So basically it's the same thing, except slight difference where it's checking if the date, the end date, if it's less than the start date, then show this message: travel date start date cannot be before the travel start date. Oops, wait a second, I'm sorry. End date cannot be before the travel start date. And then we set our variable. It checks to see if this if the end dates if the start and end date are, if it's empty. and if it's not empty, then it shows a message. And to come think about it, I didn't really have to have this because I'm on the end date. I didn't have to have the start date on there, but I'll leave it on there. And then the last thing we need to do, we need to go to our submit button, because one thing I like to do is on the display mode, you know, if this isn't blank or this isn't blank, we definitely don't want them to have this submit button available, so it'll be disabled. And then the last thing is let's go look for our insert a HTML control, HTML control, HTML text control, and then the variable that I'm going to use in that control will be this, the var error HTML. So I'm going to come in here, just do that, and let's expand this a little bit. All right. And you can also here, you can also, you know, within here is where you can do all your styling if you want to style it. So I'm going to say, you know, to make the text red, and I can increase the font if I wanted to. So let's do that and then see what it looks like. Let me come back here. Oh yeah, I don't need that. Just the UL. Okay, so let's test it out and see. So if I come in here and I do the 14th and I click OK, see the submit button gets disabled. Travel start date cannot be before today's date. So if I come here and I do that, you can see it's gone. If I come here and I put a date before the 22nd, so before the 22nd, so let's say the 20th, travel end date cannot be before start date, and then the button is disabled. So if I come here and I correct that, as you can see, the error message is gone and the button is ready, so you can submit it if you wanted to. So I hope you all enjoyed that video. I hope it made sense. If it doesn't, please leave your comments. Leave your comments in the comment bar. Please like the video. Also in the description, I'm gonna show you all. I'm gonna put the code on my blog, and so you can have access to everything I did. Take care. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Bye.